You got one more?
Yeah, one more question. How easy is it to develop for both the Android platform and the iPhone platform? In other words, could there be simultaneous development, one game for both platforms? And the second question is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe like the first iPhone, the processing speed was 200 megahertz per second, 200 megs. I'm not too sure, but now it seems like Apple's releasing a new product every year. It gets faster and faster. How do developers react to that? Because you mentioned that there's about 50 million iPhones out there. But it's a lot of them, pardon me?
19 point something.
Oh, I'm sorry, 50 million Apple Store devices if you include iTouch. How do you manage it? Do you always just develop for the lowest common denominator, or do you push the envelope and try to develop games even though they might only work on the newest phones?
We actually, if we talk about the iPhones, we are including the iTouch and such. We only develop for iPhone right now. In the iPhone space, you really, unless you're doing 3D games and really intensive games, you really don't need to take into account the difference in platforms. There are differences in platforms in the iPhones, which can become significant if you push the limits in 3D technology. But most 90% of the games don't need to be adapted to each phone. Yes, of course, it makes a lot of sense to build an engine that does support Android and iPhone, but as well as maybe Palm Pre. I was talking about the Palm Pre earlier. No, it's not a big, a big success right now. Maybe it'll be. I hope it is. Then again, maybe it won't. But the fact that the games we're developing for it now will be released, and there won't be 85 or 100,000 applications on the App Store of the Palm may actually make us money. There's a big advantage to being first movers. So if you do develop your platform cross-platformy, it'll pay out. That's it. All right, thank you very much. Good afternoon.